It's a delight to be here this afternoon to share an insight of the Olympic Games. And it probably is most appropriate to maybe start a couple of years ago, the Olympic Games coming to our shores. It was an incredible time. It's made people like me very busy. You know, to put it in context, I don't know, many of you enjoyed the Games firsthand, went to go to see live sport. Did you get to go along, 2012? It was fantastic, wasn't it? Brilliant. Absolutely incredible stuff. It's made us busy. I mean, Monday this week I was at the National Hemorrhoid Sufferers Association. They got a rousing welcome there, a standing ovation, I think you call it. So was it Tuesday? I was at the Cross Dressers Association last night, Alcoholics Anonymous. So forgive me if anyone's seen me 3 times this week already. I did say I'll come up with some new gags, because there's a few familiar faces in the room. That was just for you guys at PHS. So thanks for that. It has been an incredible time. Off the back of those successful games, it changed the face of sport, it changed the face of expectation of what sport can do. To put it in context of the people in it, you know, to ask Jessica Ennis, for example, to come along and speak in an event like this, you're looking at well over probably 18 months to get her in the diary. Mo Farah, double Olympic champion, you're looking at 2 years. So it's great to get a call last week from Anthony to see if I could squeeze into a very busy schedule, as I say. But what I'd like to, actually, just quickly, I wanted to show that video. I know it's a little bit over the top, but I did want to show it because I've been retired a few years now, and I get those sort of funny looks. You know, I recognise that video. You go to school together, and we get that. But there is a question I got asked today that I get asked every day that is the reason I wanted to show that video. And the question goes like this, and I won't embarrass the person who did this downstairs. And they went, "Are you that guy?" And just I'm about to share what it feels like to compete in front of 1 billion people watching from all around the planet. The greatest show on earth. They normally continue as they did downstairs with, "Are you that guy who was terrible on dancing on ice?" And I used to go, "Yeah, anyway, yeah, have a good afternoon." And so I wanted to show you that. What I'm most proud of, and really to set the scene of the context of what I'd like to speak about, because as Darren said, I'd really like to speak about the translatable aspects of sport and maybe what we can learn to inspire our people, to take you as owner-managers, take your people to an even new and higher level. Because I believe in my work nowadays, strengthened admittedly off the back of the successes of 2012, is in to pull out, well, what are the fundamental differences between the people who succeed in sport and those who kind of just turn up and go through the motions. What if, I'm just going to throw this out there, what if we were able to get an Olympic standard performance out of all of our staff? It'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Engagement, obviously a big issue in the larger organisations. We do a lot of work on that. Say myself and Roger Black got together a few years ago. We have some business coaches and we do all that stuff. So I'd just like to explore, if that is the case, even to raise, there's a wonderful study came out of somewhere in North America, 1% increase in engagement is a 7% on the bottom line. The cumulative effect of that across an organisation, 1% in every employee. It's not much, is it? But 7% on the bottom line. And the reason I wanted to start there is because the difference between the people who were successful in London 2012 and those who maybe just did turn up and were talented athletes, let's not forget, you know, it isn't about talent because of the nature of the sport. Everyone who turns up is talented. So the bit I find fascinating is, well, what is that bit they call talking about in business coaching as discretionary effort? What is it that gets people, that tears them out of bed in the morning and makes them go after something with even more passion and vigour and belief that they can? What is that all about, and what can we do about it? So that's kind of what I'd like to talk about. To set the scene, I've got another very short montage that I borrowed from my BBC colleagues. That is a short montage of probably the most successful moments from London 2012, not only in the Olympic Games but the Paralympic Games as well, which of course took it onto an even new and higher level. So just to kind of set the scene, have a little look at this.